Welcome to AC 24/7. I'm Aaron Dean. The Republican-led House of Representatives has taken its strongest step yet into investigating President Biden. A resolution formalizing an impeachment inquiry into the president passed along party lines. The Advocate Channel's Emily Schmidt has more on what this means and what comes next.
5-minute vote.
In terms of suspense, the House vote to launch an impeachment inquiry into President Biden had little.
I think it's going to pass.
It did pass, with only Republicans voting to formalize investigating any presidential misdeeds and any connections to his son Hunter's business dealings.
For months, the White House and Hunter Biden have been stonewalling our investigation, trying to hide the truth. And this stonewalling is what's caused us to be here today.
The House was already investigating the president. Then House Speaker Kevin McCarthy launched the inquiry in September. But the probe has struggled to uncover wrongdoing by the president.
We have done more in 10 months than law enforcement agencies have done in 5 years.
Today, even a senior Republican senator says the House doesn't yet have evidence to impeach.
And I'm going to just follow the facts where they are.
The Biden impeachment investigation is not a whodunit, it's a what is it?
Democrat Jamie Raskin, the lead impeachment manager in President Trump's January 6th related impeachment, says the GOP is trying to create a dark cloud for Biden before the election.
They have no evidence of him committing any offense, much less an impeachable offense.
Should your son have defied the subpoena?
The president ignored questions about the vote. His son, who defied Republican investigators' subpoena Wednesday, said this.
There's no evidence to support the allegations that my father was financially involved in my business because it did not happen.
This move gives committees more clout to ask questions and more to show voters they're tough on a president. I'm Emily Schmidt reporting.
And Tesla is recalling nearly 2 million cars to limit the use of its autopilot feature. The update will limit the auto steer feature if a driver repeatedly fails to demonstrate that they're ready to resume control of the car while the feature is on. This comes after a review of nearly 1,000 crashes. Federal regulators say that Tesla will send a software update and mail letters to owners notifying them of the change. A newly released video shows the top officials of the Illinois NAACP calling migrants savages. Now, it happened in October on a call with branch presidents. Teresa Haley complained that incoming migrants are being treated better than black residents.
They are shopping around and the busloads are coming and we're seeing families on the street and we're like, oh my God, we're not used to seeing families on the streets. But black people have been on the streets forever and ever and nobody cares because they say that we're drug addicts. We got mental health issues. But these immigrants have come over here. They've been raping people. They've been breaking into homes. They're like savages as well. They don't speak the language and they look at us like we were crazy because we were the only people in America who were brought over here against our wills and were slaves, sold into slavery. But everybody else who comes over here, we're so kind, we're so friendly. You need some clothes, you need a place to stay. We're going to make it happen. So brother, I feel your pain. I'm right there with you.
Haley denied making the comments and blamed artificial intelligence. The video was taken by a former county branch president in the NAACP. Now the governor of Illinois is demanding an apology. And switching gears, Oprah Winfrey now has her own image hanging at the Smithsonian's National Portrait Gallery. The oil-on-canvas portrait was created by Chicago's artist Sean Michael Warren. Now, it shows Winfrey in a purple dress in a garden at her home in California. Winfrey says purple has been important in her life, which is a reference to her role as Sophia in the 1985 film The Color Purple. The Smithsonian says that she was selected for her significant contributions to American pop culture. Thanks so much for joining us for AC 24/7. For more, go to theadvocatechannel.com and subscribe on the Advocate Channel YouTube page. For the Advocate Channel, I'm Aaron Dean.